All right, all right. Hey guys, welcome back. So, first off, before I jump into our storytelling, I am still continuing to do the giveaway every day to thank my subscribers in this video series. So, yesterday's winner is Little Fishy Fishes. So that was the prize. It's a heart pendant and matching ring that has the mati on it. So Little Fishy Fishes, when you get a moment, please do send me an email. Let me know where in the world you'd like me to mail this prize to. My email is in the description box. I suggest you copy and paste it so that we make sure that it's the correct email address so it gets to me, and then also double check whatever the physical address that you're sending to me so that I know where to mail your prize to, but we want to make sure it's correct. Those are just some helpful tips that I've seen other people struggle with, and so I just want to make sure everything goes smooth. Now, the giveaway prize that I am introducing to you guys today is the Cancerian tote bag. So if you would like to enter to win this, hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and write the word crab in the comment section. And then don't forget to check back tomorrow in the next bonus general message I post tomorrow to find out if you are the winner. Okay. So this is just a kind of something I do for fun every year. It's just to thank my subscribers for being a part of my world. I've done it for the last couple of years. I usually do giveaways around the holidays, but this year I decided to start a little bit early. So anyway, you guys, thanks for being here. Thank you for being amazing. I so appreciate the awesome energy on my channel. Now, for this storytelling, it's been a weird day. It's been discombobulated. Even my dog Aries he's like wiped out. He had a really great time playing with one of his doggy buddies for quite a bit late last night. And so he is just wiped out today. And I've actually started this particular video 2 times. This is my 3rd time to start it. And there was just something that kept going wrong. And I was like, wow, what is all this off putting, kind of like unsettled, kind of different tempo for the day. So we'll see if that factors in that general statement I just made. We have the World card and we have the Lovers in the reverse. Capricorn and Gemini popping up right out of the gate. To me, look at this World card is probably the ugliest World card I've ever seen. Not because it's actually ugly, but because it's talking about if we're going to build a new world, think of before there's vegetation, before things have had a chance to grow. Even if you've ever remodeled a yard or something, you know that there's an ugly time first, right? Before all the plants and the trees and the grass that you're going to put down have gotten established or, put down some roots, before the flowers start to flower. It's kind of a barren time and it looks a little raw, right? This is a raw moment. This is a new world that somebody is in. And I almost feel like because the Lovers is in the reverse, I feel like it could be a raw new world because someone is recognizing I'm not with an individual that I want to be. I'm starting a new life and it feels a little raw, a little rocky, a little bit. Now, here's the thing. This is full of potential. And the World card is always amazing because it's always about a new beginning in every aspect. But right now, it looks like somebody's feeling a little bit raw, a little bit like, yeah, but I don't have anything at all right now. This is like we move into a new place, but we don't have even a bed frame to put our bed on. So it's just like a mattress. Maybe we don't have sheets. So it's like a bare mattress on the floor. And it's like, we'll get all those things, but we have to move in a little slowly. So somebody is right now feeling a little raw. Now, I don't know. We could go in a lot of different directions at this moment. We got a King of Pentacles in the reverse. It could be that we have an earth energy, doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine, but it's someone who they are not giving to a situation anymore. They could even feel like whomever this is could either be feeling like, wow, I lost maybe an earth energy. I lost this earth sign. They won't come back to me. This could be someone who is pretty sad to think that whoever our lead character is, who's feeling so raw right now, it may be because they're missing you right now. They're feeling like, wow, you're not coming back to me. We got the Devil. Capricorn again. This is tough. This is a really tough one because it seems like the Star in the reverse, somebody's at a point where they're saying, maybe now that they could have a new beginning, they're like, I can't have a new beginning because the person I want the new beginning with is over me. I'm not going to be allowed to try to heal it with them. I don't know. Right now, this is looking like somebody's feeling pretty out in the ice cold atmosphere. But let's go back to that world card for just a second here. I want one more on that before I change decks. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So a new beginning, but it's not a new beginning with all this sunshine. It's not this beautiful, like, obviously this would be an egg that cracks because like, oh, the time is perfect now. This has been gestating and now we have this wonderful, the sun is the yolk here. So there's all this potential of happiness. This is somebody who's standing here going, okay, maybe I fixed something in my life. Maybe I completed a really tough cycle and I'm standing here with kind of nothing, but I'm ready to restart again. But the person I would like to basically plant in my yard, the beautiful, lush green, landscaping that I want to do with the person that I love, it's kind of a harsh realization that that person that they love is not willing to cooperate with them at this point. And so instead, this brand new world just seems a little bit void. That's how it's looking right now. Now, that feels very melodramatic. Let's change decks, because just because we've got a lead character who's looking at things in kind of I'm going to say, a dismal way, sometimes that's all perception, right? So let's take a look. By the way, we also had Aquarius come out there with that star card. What's the universe got to say about that whole attitude? We've got Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person's trapped in a negative thought process. Okay. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like I said, this kind of seemed a little melodramatic. It seemed a little bit like little over the top with, no, it's not going to work. And it's kind of like, wait. Let's separate everybody can have a moment where they just get overwhelmed, stressed out. They start thinking about something sad, and then that's all they focus on. And it becomes like, and the rain has never poured so hard. There's a rain cloud over me wherever I go. I'll never be dry again kind of attitude. That's kind of where this mindset is. And the universe is saying that's only a mindset. That's just because somebody keeps insisting that they're stuck when they're not actually stuck at all. It's just up here. But right now, and with that devil card, we kind of already knew that's the big thing. This person is like completely upset and completely like insisting like it's worse than it actually is. It's like going down the drain with, and then I know this person doesn't care about me, and I know they don't want me back, and I know I can't fix things, and and they just kind of keep adding more and more negativity. But the universe is stepping in going, no, take a step back. It's just a mindset. Think about who it is that you care about. You care about a Queen of Cups. All right, focus on, did this person love you? Did you know that this person cared about you? Okay, let's put our mindset there. Now it even is starting, because of the apprehension that we see in her. That's not a face of somebody super happy, right? She turned a little away, looks like she almost wants to jump up and bolt and run off this direction. She's holding onto her cup. Her face looks pensive. She goes, who's coming in the door? What is this going to be? She's the one on high alert. This person that we've been talking about is the one who's thinking all this negative thought, like, I could go toward the person I love, which maybe is a Queen of Cups, but I'm sure that she won't take me back. There's no way I could fix it with her. And the universe says, wait a minute, get out of your own head and instead think of her. What would you do if you were in her shoes? What's her situation really like? The universe is asking this person to see it not through their eyes of like, I'm so sad, she's not going to want me back, but rather think of it through her eyes, particularly if there's someone, I mean, we don't know what happened here yet, but it kind of is looking like this person has been very self-focused on what they don't get to have, how they're not going to be able to fix things. They wouldn't be wanted to fix things, even though now they could. And the universe is saying, whoa, that's actually pretty self-focused still. Get out of your own head and see it from another person's view, because this is a loving individual. But would she be nervous about somebody approaching her right now because she doesn't know what to expect? Is she feeling like she has to guard herself? Yes, with this card's imagery, yes. But she is still a very loving person. But I've always thought that was an intriguing card, that she doesn't look happy and content to give her cup. She feels nervous, like, wait, who's here to take from me now? What am I to expect? I'm not sure I could give to you. but she still is in the upright, so she still is super loving. That's the thing that this person needs to look at. The individual. Four of Swords. There's a need for a bunch of healing. So instead of that Eight of Swords, they got to dial back their stress by 50% so that they can see things differently. Is there maybe some, look, if we've got to dial back the Four of Swords, or excuse me, the Eight of Swords down to the Four of Swords, we go from basically stress, stuck, unable to think about anything else, unable to move forward because we're on like a loop in our mind, to cut it down by 50% of that loop and that stress to see it more clearly, and then realize, okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff that might be messed up. Yeah, it's pretty jacked up, but it could get fixed once we calm some of the overinflated negativity down. Now we're able to calm our own heartbeat, to start to look at things and say, okay, how do I go about fixing this? And I feel like that's what the universe is asking this person to do. All they've been doing is focusing on all the stress of what has gone wrong. But if they were to take that away from the equation and say, let me just think about the person that I love, how would they be feeling right now? They probably would be feeling pensive, because I know I would if roles were reversed. So what would I need to do? I would need to really focus on healing things. I would need to try to heal whatever I hurt in their heart. I feel like we're just taking a stressful situation and managing it. We're making it more realistic with this story for our characters, right? Because we were going way crazy off the deep end of stress. And it's like, no. Let's take this down. Let's take this down several notches. Okay, tell me more about this. I like the universe's approach to this is nice because it's a lot more Four of Sacred Circles in the reverse. A lot of things have to be released. A lot of things have to be talked about. Holding back and staying in this fog of fear and sitting all alone. I feel like our lead character has been maybe sitting by themselves, imagining all these negative things, even though they're like, finally, my life could be different. Finally, I could have that new world. Finally, I could try to go after what I want, but there's no way I could fix it, blah, blah, blah. Sitting alone and continuously thinking those thoughts in this haze will do no good. So again, the universe says, get out of the haze, stop thinking the negativity, and instead open up, talk to, it's almost like they've been deciding there's no way that I could ever get this great love back in my life. And the universe says, well, did you try? Did you talk to that person? Because don't make a decision for them. This person has to they got to just calm their stress down first. Then they can start to make maybe better choices. They can think about healing, and they can also think about, wow, maybe I need to communicate. I need to not hold back and assume that this is over. I need to say something. I need to do something. And here's what I would say. If this character really is this stressed out at the thought that they could never be with this person again, but they didn't put in every ounce of effort and try their darndest to try to fix this, then I would argue that this person isn't really in a space where they could be in a healthy connection yet with our character anyway. If somebody can't get into that headspace where they go, I messed this up, but I really want to fix it, I got to come in and I got to really work at this. If they're not in the headspace where they could do that, they're just in this place of negativity, maybe that would indicate that they actually need to do some more work on themselves before they should even try approaching this great love, because it seems like they're still really rattled. And let's see, what's the universe? No, I should change. Hold on. I only want to use that deck for specific kinds of questions, broad things, not to see the details on this. What happened with this lead character, the one who has been so stressed out? Okay, so they went through a major tower. The thing is, wherever they were, so a tower is where we're imprisoned. That's why I like the tower card, because it's when something sets us free. The problem is this person was imprisoned in a tower of confusion, a tower that they kept thinking that they could get out of it, but those staircases go nowhere, right? It's like one of the Escher paintings, right? So all these staircases that go absolutely nowhere, and built right into the wall is this big old scary looking skull. So it's almost like wherever they'd been stuck was a place of tremendous confusion, probably frustration, and probably real negativity, and almost continual, like this skeleton is enormous, and it kind of presides over everything else in the imagery. To me, it's above all of the staircases. So to me, this is the gigantic overarching thing that kept pressing down on this person. So not only was someone confined or trapped, maybe this is all about their headspace, or maybe this is where they were stuck. They were stuck in a situation that it felt hopeless. How am I going to get out of all this stress? How am I going to deal with this? I feel trapped where I am. And on top of it, maybe I had a really negative influence that was continuously basically telling me, oh, you'll never get out. You can't do this. Nope, you'll never get free of this. So no wonder this person maybe would be in still that really negative headspace and trapped in their mind, because they've kind of been trapped for a long time. And even though the Tower says they've been set free, Aries energy, no wonder it's almost like maybe that Four of Swords was that they need to heal before they can even go toward this Queen of Cups. It's almost like this person needs to decompress from whatever trauma they've been through. Sometimes we get like almost one-sided stories where it's like, oh, somebody hurt this other person, and so they're the ones who have to come in and fix it. But we have a story right now where our lead character has been under great duress, and now that they are free of it, which we see with the World card, even this new sense of freedom is not something they can enjoy yet, because their mind instantly turns to yet another set of circumstances in their life that they feel helpless to fix. And I think the focus right now really in this story is that the individual who's already been through something really difficult really needs to heal from the aftermath of that before they go toward the person that they love, because they're acting like it's hopeless. I'll never be able to win the heart of that person that I love. And that none of that may be true, but it's hard to see happy things when we're still so rattled, is what it looks like to me. Especially when we've got now again that Four of Pentacles shows up, and here's another form of entrapment. And I say that because we have this like bridezilla who's standing here dangling this little man right here by the bank. So that wouldn't ever feel good to have anybody puppeting us or holding on to our life. So this person might have gotten free of this, whatever this was. And it's not a story about like, oh, some guy who had some woman who was trying to hold on to him. The imagery shows that, but I don't look at it as a storyline quite like that. What it is to me, the wedding garb just represents a contract of sorts, where someone's life was not their own. They did not have freedom to move about. That's exactly what we saw here with the Tower, but they've been freed of this. However, the memory of being stuck kind of left a lasting imprint right now. So this person still feels like everything I want is out of reach. The only thing is, at this point, they're the ones keeping things out of reach for them. But maybe it's all for the best, because they need just a minute to kind of like breathe and calm down all this stressful energy. Let's ask what's the universe's advice for this character. Okay, we've got the Justice card that just came out, and we've got the Hierophant, and we've got, hold on, the Nine of Swords. All right, so I just jumped all the way into my lap. So the advice to this person right now from the universe is, there's a whole bunch of things that still have to be looked at that are, what is still not right in their life, because this person is not entirely free. They should be, but something is still clinging to them. Something is still, you notice that this has been a long time that Lady Justice has been stuck. We have roots that have grown around her. The Justice card is like, hey, there's still an imbalance that needs to be dealt with. And it has something to do, by the way, we have Libra and now Taurus energy, but it has something to do with this Hierophant here. Yes, this can be about marriage and contracts. It can be about belief systems. Maybe this person is still seeing an obstacle to be able to be with the person that they love. And maybe that's the real truth. The real truth is that they've gotten themselves free of one really difficult situation. Maybe this person, our lead character, was really stuck for a long period of time, and maybe it was another contract. Let's for the sake of an example, let's say it this way. Someone had been trapped in a situation where it was a messy divorce. So finances were tangled up, And so this person was more or less being puppeted. They couldn't go where they wanted to go. But now that they are free of that and something has been wrapped up, there is still something that this person is not yet admitting to themselves, which is the source of their additional big stress. And their big stress here seems to be either that they weren't honest maybe about something, and that's where they're really worried that they won't be able to get that Queen of Cups to maybe believe in them or trust in them, maybe because there was something that they should have been more open about before. Because this talks about like a something that was not fair. It was not handled right. Could it have been about the kind of contract that they were actually tangled up in? Maybe. But this is also a card where this is the Oracle of Delphi. And so the Oracle kind of intuitively knows all. It's almost like this person maybe didn't really come clean when they should have. They didn't say everything that they could have or should have. So maybe I'll say their own reputation is being called into question. And if they don't explain each detail, this person will know it. An Oracle of Delphi is going to be able to know it. They'll see it, they'll hear it, they'll smell it. And this causes them a lot of stress. But here's the thing, that the message to this individual, and is from the universe anyway, is you have to set everything straight. Now there could also be, and this is a whole different direction for these collection of cards to go, they could also secretly be scared because maybe in context of this Hierophant, maybe it's about spiritual belief systems. Maybe it's that deep down they still know that there's something that they worry won't work out with this Queen of Cups. So even though they love this Queen of Cups, they're still secretly really stressed out and scared. What if the Queen of Cups, and they don't mesh in some other area of life? What if there's a sticking point? What if it's like, well, they would have to subscribe to my belief system, even though I love them, but maybe there's this other obstacle. I mean, to me, this is starting to look like a situation where I'm kind of like, I don't know why this person keeps focusing on someone if they have nothing but obstacles. They've created problems and then they're so stressed out about it. Let's try to cut through some more of this, because I feel like instead of getting things calm, it just kind of shifts to another stressor and another stressor and another stressor. And I feel like let's bring that down. Let's see if we can get a blunt, simple answer about like what is the, not just the advice, but what's the blunt message regarding this lead character who kind of seems to just keep getting swallowed up in stress because they've, it looks like they've made some mistakes for sure. But all humans do, right? We have a Queen of Swords. We have an 8 of Sacred Circles. We have a 6 of Cups in the reverse. So the blunt message is this. This person was always dealing with someone who was honest. That's who they would need to be in order to deal with this person. So this person who they love, that they consider the Queen of Cups, is also a Queen of Swords. Honest, 100% truthful. This person, you notice how she's like the 50-foot tall woman. They were always dealing with someone who kind of like has possibly good reputation, good standing. This is someone who doesn't lie about who they are. This is someone who doesn't keep secrets. This is somebody who is, there for all to see. Everything that is about them is always visible. So this lead character, the blunt message to them is, you were dealing with somebody who is exactly who they seem to be. And interestingly enough, this character may put her on quite a bit of a pedestal. She may be well respected. She may be somebody that is extremely admired and who's risen to really, really significant heights. This could be a hard worker. This could be somebody that is genuinely like someone of high caliber. So the universe right now is saying this blunt message to them, saying, she's a catch. She's an amazing person, and there's nothing about her that is deceptive. She's a hard worker. She's honest. Everything she has, she gets an honest way. And I'm so sorry, this is going to be a really blunt message, but the question is, do you match with her? Now, this is a tough message for a character who's already been so stressed out. But if they keep trying to figure out how they can have the person that they want, but then they keep finding more stress, the universe, at least what I was looking for, is like, how do we calm down the stress and boil it down to one significant, question that would just calm everything? And the question here is, do they match with her? Are they a soulmate match? Are they ready to live at her high caliber level? Because what we've seen is that maybe they've made some mistakes, maybe some things have been unfair, maybe they got tangled up in stuff that wasn't great, maybe they're still super stressed out about all kinds of things that they feel like I should have been more honest, or they still worry like I'm not sure that we have the same belief systems. All these things continuously cause chaos in their mind. And instead of them always thinking like, well, she's not going to want me, and then I don't know that we could really match because of, I have these different beliefs. Love kind of conquers all that. But if this person is so tangled up in that, this says, wait a minute, stop thinking about all of that and really say, who is she? Who is she really? You think she's a queen of cups, but who else is she? Oh, she's someone I respect. She's someone I admire. Like, the universe has put them in the hot seat to say, wait. Who is this person that you proclaim to love? And they answer, well, she's amazing. She's super honest. She's somebody with a lot of worth. She's somebody who's a straight shooter. She always says what's true. She says what she thinks. And you can believe it. Other people can count on her. She's a hard worker. Yeah, she's made a success of her life, and she's actually going even further. I know she will. She's somebody who uses every piece of her mind, every piece of resource that she has. She uses it to her greatest advantage, but she does it herself. She doesn't step on others to get where she's going to go. And really, am I ready to live in that same way with her? Can I be that open and honest? Will I work as hard as she will? So basically, are we wanting the same things from life? Do we really match? Okay, so that's a good question maybe for this character to ask themselves, because all this time they've kind of been running themselves ragged in all these other directions, creating more drama instead of boiling it down to, wait a second, what is the essence of her? Why do I love her? And will I match with her? Will I do, because this person is, look, everyone has a capacity to be living at a really high level of, honor and such, but they have to choose to be that way. And so the big question is, does this person want to match her? So let's ask that, because I feel like that's the big question. Because if this person isn't ready to match her, then I'm not sure that this is all kind of a moot point anyway. Maybe this person is not ready to be in her world, not just because they need to heal, but because maybe, well, let's see. Are they ready to match her? They're meditating on that. We got that 2 of Pentacles. This person has to meditate on exactly that. Can I match her? Would I enter into her world? It's almost like all this time they've been thinking, she's not going to take me back. Maybe she and I won't mesh. Maybe we don't have the same views. Maybe she won't fit into my world. And the bigger question here was, could they fit into her world? Because if all these wonderful qualities are what they know her to be, then the question is, can they do right by her? And they're actually asking themselves this question now. Can they do right by her? Can they live at her level? Can they be honest? Can they be truthful? Can they be that person? Tough. I enjoy this storytelling only because, like, we're not leaving any wiggle room in this one. We're trying to get something straight. We got the Star. We got a 9 of Cups. We got the Fool. You know what? This person is saying that would be their wish come true. They want to actually heal this with her. They dream of this. They think, what if I could almost like forget all of the mess I've created and the person that I've been in the past, so that I could actually fit into her world, a world that makes sense, because it's not full of this. She doesn't live in a world like that. A Queen of Swords doesn't have this level of intrigue, drama, and catastrophe because they don't allow things to get to that point. They, if something's bothering them, they're going to get to the bottom of it pretty quickly. They walk away from big drama and big intrigue. They don't maybe associate with situations that would, basically like attach, drama to their lives. This person could choose to walk away from the mindset or the lifestyle, whatever drama they were engaged in. It's almost like when they ask themselves that question, could I be in her world? Because she's not ever going to, it's true, she's not going to fit in mine. A Queen of Swords is not going to do drama. A Queen of Swords will not tolerate it. So they would have to leave behind whatever dirty laundry and drama their life had been filled of. If this was layers and layers of intrigue, if they dealt with, situations that were continuously causing, like dirty dealings and drama and stuff like that, they would have to leave all that behind in order to be with her. And there's a part of them, when they really boil it down, they go, oh my God, I could live, like that's their wish come true. I could live my life basically as a different person, one where I don't have to deal with the drama that I used to. I could actually turn over a new leaf. And I feel like that's what this is boiling down to. This person would have to turn over a completely new leaf where they no longer engage in drama. They no longer get caught up in toxic stuff. That's the secret to healing this. And it would maybe also really heal and cleanse them. Look, people can make big mistakes in life. And if we really choose to change, we get to live as many lives in this lifetime as we want. But we have to put in the effort to make those significant changes so that we do get to live a different quality of life. It's like, and maybe a great example of this is just when we change a career. Like some people have like really dramatic career changes. We've got people who have been like professional athletes and then they retire and they work at a local mini mart and they love it. It's a totally different tempo. That's almost like that's the quality of change that I'm talking about. Or the reverse, someone who's always been quiet and private. They've been we'll say like a librarian and a writer, and then their book becomes so famous and they've made movies about it. And now this person is literally like a billionaire. That's the kind of change that people can choose to commit to, but it does require the commitment, right? That athlete didn't become a great athlete without working really hard. And when they retired, then they chose something else that they wanted to do that was just purely for them, something fun. But, it's a full-on commitment to make a life-altering change. And so that's where this person is sitting and meditating, going, could I enter her world? They were asking themselves the wrong question. The first question is, could I fit into her world? Because if they didn't want to, then there's no point in them even imagining like, oh my gosh, she'll never take me back. Or if she did take me back, I don't see how it would work out. Because the first question is, would they step into her world? Because she will not be stepping into theirs. In this story, remember, these are fictional stories about fictional characters. But she's not going to do drama. So they have to leave all drama behind if they want a shot with her. And there's this part of them that says, that would be my dream come true. To have a clean slate, to wash me clean so that I could be with her. Are they gonna do it? I mean, this is an amazing story. We just got the Judgment in the reverse. Why is the reunion in the reverse? Emperor. They don't think they can do that unless they can become an emperor. So basically that Judgment in the reverse says not yet. This person has suddenly had this epiphany. 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the World card. Oh my. This person is saying, they still think that they can't. They're almost saying, I'm lying to myself. I could only come in if I could be an emperor. And they go, could I become an emperor? And then they keep saying, no, that ship has sailed. I'm lying to myself. But why do we have the World card here then? This person is still struggling. So basically we're right back to this. We are right back to that 8 of Swords. This person goes, they think this all out and they go, oh my God, I would love to be with her. I would love to leave all my drama behind. No, I can't. I can't unless I'm an emperor. I could become an emperor. I could. It would take some work, but no, there's no way. I couldn't possibly put in the work and effort. No, it won't work. I'm lying to myself. But why do we still have the World card? Hold on. We got to get one more here because this is 35 minutes long. Why not just go a few minutes longer, right? What did I say? We went right back to the 8 of Swords. The only thing blocking them is them. Is there a final message? Let's go back to we're going to wrap this one up because as far as somebody still being stuck, people are not going to get unstuck unless they choose to. This is all about, they have the power to change everything that they wish to, but not if they won't allow themselves to have that power. And the only one blocking them is them right now. The final message is Strength card in the reverse, 7 of Sacred Circles in the reverse. At this point in time, unfortunately, this person does not have the courage to do it. They don't actually want to make a long-term plan to make themselves feel more powerful so they can go toward her. They want to sit for right now in a place of fear. Or, well, I'm going to say want to. I'm intentionally using like a responsibility in the language I'm choosing to use right now, because the only thing that will change is when they want to make the change. So therefore right now they don't have the desire to make the change that can override the fear. So they want to embrace the fear instead of the change right now, because that maybe is less scary, which is a crazy sentence, right? It's less scary to embrace fear than to make the change. But with this 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like they cannot fathom. Maybe they can't fathom that they would be enough. What's the supportive message for this person? Because this person is enough. Every person is enough. But this person insists that they just couldn't be. Queen of Staves in the reverse. There is still some karmic thing that maybe there's still some tie to sever. Not necessarily with a person, but with a cycle of negativity, a cycle of there's no way that this amazing person that I want would want me. She would be my dream come true. I could leave drama behind. I could live in her world. And then they go, who am I kidding? That never works out. I would never be asked to stay in her world. At some point, she'd kick me to the curb. That's what it looks like. So this person needs, remember we saw that 4 of Swords early on, where it was like, right now, it kind of looks like this person really needs to do some healing. They need help. They need support. They need, whatever it is, a therapist or a counselor, or, spiritual guidance, something to help them to get beyond this sabotaging thought process that makes them continuously say, there's no way I could have the person I want, even though that's my dream come true. I am like so pulling for this person. I want so badly for them to not, I don't even care if they end up with the person that they love. I rephrase that. It's not that I don't care. It's that the bigger thing in all of this is that this poor person has to feel good enough. But I think that they were stuck in this toxic place for so long that's the part that they need to first cleanse and heal from. Like, I want so much for this person to be happy and get there. We got a 2 of Cups. We got a 4 of Swords. We got a King of Wands. We got a King of Pentacles. We got the 7 of Cups. And we got the 3 of Swords. We're leaving this story on a very hopeful note, no matter what. I just said, I want so much for this person to heal. Do you know what? Maybe this has been all about a twin flame soulmate energy vibe, where sending really good energy towards someone that we either love or care for, or we just know that they've gone through something tough. Sending, whoever, I feel like this is very much now talking about that Queen of Swords. If that Queen of Swords is as accurate as I've described her as, someone who knows what's true, who says what's true, then she also knows it might be true that this person really needs to heal. And if she can send them all kinds of energetic support for like, I hope you heal, darling, you just got to heal. Like, I know you're a good person and I know you've been tangled up in a mess and I hope that you heal for you. It's not even about then hurry up and get back to me. This is kind of one of those selfless things where it's like, all I want is for you to feel better about who you are. It doesn't even matter if you end up back with me, but this is that action of the unconditional love where it's like, it's not about what I'm going to receive out of it. I know I'm in a healthier place than you are. And that's why I just want to say, I want you to fix the broken energy inside of you, the energy that keeps insisting you can never be happy. Heal you. Become that amazing person that I know you are. I don't know what'll happen afterwards, but we can't talk about anything until there's a whole bunch of like unbroken pieces of your heart. So it's very interesting that on one hand, we could have thought, well, this is they probably hurt this Queen of Cups because she looked pretty pensive, but it turns out she's a Queen of Swords. She's not just some really loving individual. She's also someone who is got she balances her emotions with that power of the logical mind. And so no wonder she's able to say, I just want you to be well. I didn't ever get embroiled in all the drama. Maybe I knew you were in drama, maybe I dealt with some of it with you, but I walked away from it because I wouldn't do that kind of drama. That doesn't work in my life. But I also know you probably have been, when you get tangled up in big drama, it's a mind bender sometimes. And because this Queen of Swords has always had the self-possessed attitude to say, no, I don't do drama. You need to be on your way. Don't come back to me unless there's no drama. Or maybe she just cut this person out, because the Queen of Swords does cut people out and say, nope, this isn't happening, or I'm not talking to you anymore. She may have cut this person out because of what she intuitively knew was going on in their life, or she could just see it and be like, I don't do this. I don't do this kind of drama. But at this point, it's more like she is being so compassionate in saying, I just hope that they figure out for themselves how to heal, because she is a loving person. She's also a straightforward person. Says it would be miserable to walk around feeling confused and feeling like you could never truly be happy just because you've made some mistakes in life, or you've been unfortunate to have been in a toxic situation for so long that it basically, ruined your idea that you could ever really be happy. So she got this wonderful energy to her where it's deep understanding, but she doesn't sacrifice her own place of peace. She's not, like, okay, come to me and I'll fix you. She's just sending them positive energy and like, I know that you're a good person and I know that you can find happiness. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to heal. So please focus on healing yourself. Like, I'm rooting for you to feel better. Like, that's what we got out of this, or that's what I got out of this. I know this was kind of a convoluted one. Also, kind of seems like I get all these complicated stories. But I would say, if anything, when I started this out, I said it was like kind of a funky tempo for my day, and even like a little fatiguing and stuff. And I feel like that really fit this whole storyline. It's a little up and down. It's a little bit of fatigue, but it's like the need for healing came out twice. We saw that Four of Swords twice. The need to calm, not get stressed out, and instead start both sending out good vibes, and also for that other person to start receiving like belief that happiness is something that is attainable, but they really have to break some negative cycle in their own mind, something that there's no way I could ever consistently be happy. And I just feel like that, sending out the love and support for anyone who's struggling is maybe the kindest, most amazing thing to do. Like, instead of, well, you just need to do this, you just need to do that, it's more like, hey, you deserve to be happy. Every person deserves happiness and a break from stress. So it's just a really supportive, really kind of like sending out the love right now. Okay, that was a long story. And it was tiring, but somehow also kind of gentle and kind of uplifting toward the end there. So I'll leave it here. As always, it is a fictional story about fictional characters. I don't say anything real. I don't tell you how to live. I am not a psychic, so bear that in mind if you're here watching my art. It is simply art, and I always frame it that way so you can have more fun with it, and remind yourself, if you ever don't enjoy my free entertainment, please click off. Don't ever choose to consume entertainment that you don't enjoy or that doesn't make you feel like, I feel lighter or brighter or better, or there, that was fun, or something like that. Please be mindful of what you choose to consume, because this is all entertainment, but I'm always about like trying to find something positive to fill for like entertainment and inspiration. Is I always look for positive things. So take care though, and thank you for being here. Bye.